Welcome to Rather Be Rotting, where two sisters who should really be doing something more productive dissect all things reality, TV, and pop culture chaos because no matter what's going on in life, we would always rather be rotting.
Hi, Will.
Hello.
I'm raw dogging it. I still don't have a microphone.
You're also not present.
Yeah, the plan was for us to be in the same room, and I'm here in sunny Los Angeles.
What happened?
I was just sliving last Saturday, just like enjoying my life to the fullest, and a random ass thought popped into my head completely out of nowhere. I didn't get my Tdap shot. The shot that I was planning on getting before I came to visit this baby
The most important one for a newborn.
that I had always intended to get. I knew that it was important, but somehow the days got, everyone can relate to this. It's like, oh yeah, I'll get that. I'll get that before I go. I'll get that before I go. You know, like you do that a lot with things. Like, oh, I'll buy these movie tickets before I go. Oh, now it's sold out. You know, like that's what happens in life. This is just a bigger scale. So I rushed to get it and I'm like, whew, I got it a week in advance. Like, what a relief, right? And then a couple days later, I was like doing some research just because I was like, wait, let me make sure that there's like no other shots that I need to get. And everything I was reading was saying like, you're supposed to get your Tdap shot 2 weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, well, like maybe I have half immunity. And a pregnant mother, if they get their vaccine or whatever, then their baby is like really protected. Like 90% chance they won't go to the hospital if their mother has been vaccinated. So I'm like, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe this is okay. Like I'm pretty good. And I don't get sick anyway, whatever, right? So I'm just like trying to keep sliving and I just can't. Like it's eating away at me for like almost I think a day. And so finally I was like, I must confess. And I did to you. And the answer was do not pass go.
Do not
Go
collect
straight-
$200.
What?
Do not collect $200.
Actually, you lose dollars on a plane ticket because you cannot come. I just didn't know. I really thought maybe I knew this was worst case scenario that I wouldn't be able to go, but I really thought maybe your pediatrician, who's been so cool about everything, would be like, "Oh yeah, she's like got half her antibodies. She could just wear a mask when she holds the baby," which is not ideal, but like whatever. But no, that is not. It was a much more extreme reaction from your pediatrician.
I wouldn't say it was extreme. I would
He said
say
that
she
he would for
said
sure go to the hospital,
if he gets sick. Yeah,
which is not what my research told me. If you were vaccinated, which you claim to be.
I am, but he is under 2 months old.
But he has your antibodies.
It doesn't, that means it's less likely that he will get sick, but if he does, it's to the hospital for you.
He doesn't pass go either. He goes straight to the
Right.
hospital. So
Right.
I feel, I mean, was it inconvenient? Yes. Was it a little bit, of a money suck? Yes. But I feel much better and I get to see him next weekend. And you know
Yeah.
what? You know what I think? I always say this about a Taylor Swift album. The suspense is the best part. The suspense. Like looking at his picture and my heart wanting to burst looking at him and like I can't wait to hold him. I can't wait to hold him. Like in 2 weeks, I'll be saying goodbye and then I'll be devastated that it's over. So like this part, I'm just gonna try to enjoy this week before I do see him, this extra week of suspense.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to get here too so that I can hand him to you and say, I'm gonna go take a nap now. Bye.
But what do I do?
It will teach you all the things.
Oh God, I don't even know. I'm gonna be scared to even hold him.
It's not, it's not hard. He just is kind of squirmy these days.
That's what I mean. Like, what if he squirms out of my grasp?
You make sure your grasp is firm.
If I drop him, or if he like throws his head back or squirms, literally just wriggles away from me and falls, takes a tumble, will you ever forgive me?
No, but don't worry because he's not going to wriggle away from you. He's not that strong. He does throw his head around for sure, but like it's just his head. Like because he's so little still when he throws his head, it's not like his whole body follows. It's still just his head. So like you can grab it in time.
I just feel like you're very worried about me giving him whooping cough. I feel like there's a lot more real things that I could do that, like mistakes that I could make that you should be worried.
No, it's not, it's a lot easier than you think.
Well, I'll be able to report back. I want to say a week from today, but I don't want to say anything and jinx it again.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, how's it going over there? How's your weekend? Are you rotting?
I gotta say, this the not hairspray, the dry shampoo that you got me when I started my postpartum journey, I was really unwell, so you sent me a great care package, and in it was this dry shampoo. In my whole life, I've never found dry shampoo that is good. And I have very oily hair, and I gotta say, this one is like, I didn't wash my hair today.
It looks so good. I was just thinking that. It looks so voluminous.
It's just so funny because from what I recall you saying, you really only picked it because the bottle was skinny.
Yeah, because it fit in the care package. And you know what? As I was like sending it, it asks you like, is there any like materials that are like aerosol combustible, blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't know if this should be sent through the mail, but you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, it's definitely flammable, but it really gets the job done. I've
I'm
never
so
found dry shampoo
excited.
like it.
Will you be a repeat buyer?
Yeah.
Do you want to say the brand so we can all know?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Monday. Pink bottle.
Pink bottle.
I support. It really looks great, I have to say.
Thank you. He started to grab it, which is fun.
Oh, just wait till he's stronger.
How has your weekend been going since your plans have changed?
So I guess who I saw in my bar class today. This
Can
is
I have a hint?
um it was a very deep cut.
Oh, Jesus.
It's someone that really made an impact on me when I watched their performance in a half-hour show on Amazon Prime called Jury Duty.
Ronald Gladden?
No! I actually don't know her name, but she's the Margaritaville one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She used to live right behind you, but now I think they sold that house, didn't they?
Yeah, no. So she said, this is one of my top 10 best nights at Margaritaville in jury duty. And the line just like, it was a great line. And
Really good.
someday I'll like work up the courage to tell her.
So I guess we could start there because I didn't watch yesterday's drop of the new season, but otherwise I'm caught up. What do you think so far?
So I have only watched 2 episodes, unfortunately.
Company Retreat is what it's called this time.
So in my 2 episodes that I watched, I just feel like, come on, man. Like, there's no way he's buying this.
Oh, I think he definitely is.
It's just so over the top.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
was Jury Duty. That guy showed up with chair pants.
I know, I know. I don't know why I was like more inclined to believe that version. And this guy seems so sweet. Like I'm very behind, but I did love the no chips.
No chips.
That was really cute. And I did read that like anytime they felt like he was like turning to someone and saying like this is crazy, or this is wild, they would like immediately put them in like 5 seminars that like were really boring actual work seminars to like,
Oh, that's
rein it
smart.
back in like okay, this is actually a retreat. Like this is like a real HR seminar. You know what I mean?
Smart.
So we don't see that, but there is actual boring stuff going on. So maybe that's why it seems far-fetched for me because they're just editing all this crazy shit together.
Definitely.
And you're liking it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just think, how do they find two really nice dudes back to back?
I know. It really gives you faith, like hope in America.
Yeah.
And
Um,
we had John and Carolyn finale. Did you watch that?
I did.
So
Did
I
you?
haven't watched yet. I was literally watching episode 5 before we came on, so I'm only halfway, but I know that they detailed the plane crash in graphic fashion. Am I right?
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, okay. You tell me how far you would go.
They just showed, I'd say they alluded to impending doom.
Oh, I thought they like showed the plane going down and stuff.
No, no, no. They showed like if I was in that plane, I'd be like, what's going on? Seems like there's a problem, but that's about it.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Well, that's not what I heard. So,
I know. I had read the same thing, and then when I watched it, I was like, that's not how I would classify what this is, but okay.
I really think Sarah
Um,
Kitchen is a good actress.
yeah, she is. What's his bucket is not, but he's really hot.
No, and
So,
we've determined that. And it's just anything that's bad on her end is the writing. Like the writing is just atrocious. AI.
yeah, definitely. And oh, there is a scene, a couple of scenes. Actually, the finale, I can't remember her name, but she's one of Meryl Streep's daughters. She plays Caroline
Yes.
Kennedy. Give her an Emmy.
Her part has honestly been the worst to me so far in the 4.5 episodes I've
She
watched.
redeems it in the finale.
And it's not her acting, it's again the script. Like the
Yeah.
lines she has to say are so stupid. Like Meryl Streep herself couldn't have been able to pull that off.
Well, she should get an Emmy for the last episode.
Ooh, okay, I'm excited. Good for her. Good for a Nepo baby, like actually proving their worth.
Yeah, she's really good. Another thing that you wanted to form an opinion on was whether or not you should spend the time watching the drama.
The drama, yes. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is a movie that's been marketed as like a kind of like rom-com, I'd
Yep.
say, an indie rom-com about this couple getting married, played by one Zendaya and one R. Pats, Robert Pattinson.
Yep.
And there's like a big secret. Like Zendaya divulges a big secret, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh!" And like everyone's like, "Wow, that's fucked up!" Like, and it makes Robert Pattinson like question everything,
Yep.
and that's all we know
Well,
until
till you spoil
TMZ.
it for yourself, as
Yeah,
we both
until
did.
TMZ put the twist out.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I was like torturing myself with this. Like, should I look up the twist? Should I wait and see it live? Like, if I wait and see it in the movie theater and I waste $20, am I going to be disappointed? Am I going to be disappointed if I read the twist now and it would have been amazing? And you did read the twist because you love to spoil things for
Yeah,
yourself.
I don't give two shits about spoiling something for myself.
It's one of my least favorite qualities about you.
I've never regretted a single time I've spoiled something for myself.
So I knew as soon as I like put it in your ear that you would go look it up. It took you like all of two. First, you're like, "I'll do it if you will," and I was like, "Well, I don't know." And you're like, "Okay, I'll just do it."
Yeah, like that's, I'm always gonna do it.
The problem is, once you looked up the twist, you had nothing for me, and you literally kept saying like, "I'm like, okay, well, should I wait and see it in theaters? Is it that good? Like, should I spoil it for myself?" And you repeatedly said, "I'm not sure how to help you here."
Because the way the twist is, it's like, I don't know how you feel about it. I don't know.
And you really don't know if it's going to make for a good movie or not.
No,
But we do know that it is not a rom-com.
no.
It's dark. It's a dark twist. Her secret is something that I never would have imagined.
Should we spoil it?
I don't think we need to,
Okay.
right? Do you? Do you
Well,
think
now that you know, do you want to see it still?
I want to still read reviews
Okay.
because I'm still like interested to see how it's handled, and love looking at Robert Pattinson. I think he's a great actor, actually. Um, I do. I saw this movie with him called Mickey 17 where he played like multiples of himself.
Oh.
He was good in it. He was good.
I might watch it when it comes out to watch in the comfort of my own abode.
Okay, so I guess we're not going to the movie theater while I'm there.
How much I have a child. You keep making these plans outside the house without my child. We can
I
only do
made
so many of those
I
things.
made one plan.
Two plans.
Massages?
Yeah.
Okay, let's not do that then.
No, that one is more important to me than going to see Chicago.
Chicago with Whitney Levitt?
Listen, I'm excited about both, but until you've had a 60-minute foot massage, you cannot tell me you know what you're missing.
I never have. I'm so excited. We could have been doing that right now.
I know. I also want to go get brunch at some point. Like, I want to leave my husband at home with the baby and go get brunch because I miss brunch.
You don't gotta tell me twice.
I might even have a mimosa.
I was just gonna say that. You should have a mimosa.
Yeah.
Pick a day that I'm not working and we will do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have 3 plans outside the house.
Yeah. Anyway, what else? What do we
But
want to just get into
no,
Bravo, Bravo, fucking Bravo?
no, I'd like to take a minute to acknowledge the Hannah Montana special.
Oh, I did watch that.
You know what? I thought it was like good for her to honor what gave her everything. And
I
she,
thought so too.
she was all in.
She was.
Like, The way she performed Best of Both Worlds, like with the scarf and the denim and the hair,
She meant it.
it was so sincere.
Yeah.
And I loved it. And even Alex Cooper couldn't ruin it.
What do you think about her and her dad like making up at least enough to be on this special together?
I loved it.
He seems like so troubled.
I don't know, not because of his hair.
Yeah, and just like weren't there rumors that he's like an alcoholic and he married that girl for a short time and then that crashed and burned, remember?
That really was like a midlife crisis situation
Yeah.
for him. So, and she didn't shy away from it. She said, like when me and my dad are good, everyone feels good.
Mm-hmm.
She just it wasn't like anything earth-shattering, but it was just nice.
Yeah. I still find myself incredibly distracted by her teeth.
I think you're just gonna have to get over that
I
one.
can't.
I will say I had never heard Best of Both Worlds in its entirety before. Like
I hadn't either.
there was like an extra 2 minutes of that song that I didn't know existed.
Yeah, well, we were aged out of that,
Yeah, we are the
time.
Trinity babysat watched that show.
Yeah.
That's our connection to it. But I was never like that. I was never mad about it.
There were worse things.
100%.
Anyway,
Now we
anything
can get
else?
into Bravo.
Okay.
If you have anything else.
Where would you like to begin?
I would like to begin by announcing that The Valley comes back on Wednesday and it looks really good.
I'm so excited. And Rhode Island is next week, I believe.
Wow, we are going to be busy.
And they announced that New Jersey's coming back with Melissa, Teresa,
Yeah,
and
that's their couple
Dolores.
name.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
You know, I swear to God, if those two get into one fucking fight, I'm gonna lose it.
You know they're going to.
It's just like I'm already hesitant, feeling like them, making amends is fake as hell just to like get back on my TV. And the problem is, it's not fun to watch a season where they're pitting the whole cast against the other. So there better not be a repeat of that. That's all I have to say.
We're kind of seeing a little bit of that in Beverly Hills right now, or someone trying to pit the whole cast.
Ugh, do you
Um,
want to just get into that?
yeah, we will, but I have a few more questions about New Jersey as someone who
Okay.
does not watch. I love that Bravo called their bluff when Melissa and Teresa said they would not film as long as the other one was on the show, and Bravo was like, "Fine, then don't."
Yep.
Um, is there anyone that you feel like deserve to come back that isn't?
No. I do like Marge, but not enough to be like, we can't carry on without her.
What
No.
about like Danielle Cabral and
No.
Jen Fessler?
No.
Okay.
They were fine, but like we certainly don't need them. I did see an article saying that they might be bringing like Danielle Staub back, and I was like, that better not be accurate because
Bad.
I just think we're like way past that. That's like, it's like with what they're trying to do in Orange County, bringing like Gretchen back. It's like that doesn't really
Yeah, it
work.
didn't work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That makes me sad to say. But what about Carol Radziwill coming back to New York?
TBD. New York is a big TBD to me.
I'm just excited that they're gonna make some big changes.
Is Carol actually friends with any of these people?
I hope so.
That's what I feel like we're not getting. It's not clocking to them.
I
Is
know.
like what we're missing people that are actually friends. I feel like works is because a lot of these women have like at least some sort of established history with each other.
Like Ladies of London,
Yeah, exactly.
which is awesome.
Oh my God, I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, where do you want to start? Ladies of London or Beverly Hills? Beverly Hills.
Yeah, we can just kind of get that one over with because it was like the weirdest episode of life.
That scene with the at that dead town, that town looked like the town that was in 90 Day Fiance the other way that Menon lived in. The town that
It
time.
looked like Chernobyl. Like
How did they
everybody's
find that?
vacated. I don't know. Yikes. And then there's just like one random gelato cart on this like building top.
That was the wildest scene. No music.
No.
So these women are fighting in this completely abandoned town with one man selling gelato.
And
And
lots of stairs in the buildings.
and mid-fight, they're like, "Oh, we have to like do the activity we came for." I don't know if maybe the gelato guy was promised his scene. And so they stop fighting to buy gelato, and then they're all standing there, like Kyle's standing there with her expensive ass purse in one hand and her gelato in the other. And they're all just like, it's so, and it's dead silent. And it just was, I mean, I
I was
couldn't,
confused. Elsewhere, we had the battle of the Chat GPT opinions on
yeah.
Amanda's courses and Bose's courses.
So apparently both of their online courses are scams, is what we're learning.
Shocker.
But don't you think like that Bose would have had to ask ChatGPT something bad and specific to get that information that was talking shit about her business?
Yeah, duh.
So it was mean, but I mean, like, not that I'm mad about that, but like, just own what you said and what you did.
Yeah, I agree.
So it was like, just say, yeah, I Googled like Amanda Francis bad business or something.
Scam.
Scam, yeah. See, and Ladies of London, everyone owns everything.
Totally.
So
So, one thing with Ladies of London that I did notice this week was what you were talking about last week, which is how bad Micah's hair is. In the first scene she was in, her ponytail was hanging on by a thread.
I know.
It was trying to exit her scalp,
I know.
and the color was so weird. I feel like I could see her clip-ins at multiple times. And then in the scenes for next week, her ponytail looked insane again. And what is she doing with her hair? Why is this? I feel like looking at okay, I have a few thoughts. I think she
Wait,
might
can
be,
we go back to were we done with Beverly Hills?
yeah, there was nothing else exciting
Oh, I
unless
had
I
a
missed something.
question. I had a question.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Are you on Team Kyle or Team Dorit?
Oh, yeah, so Kyle's really, from my perspective, trying to like corner Dorit and be like, everybody says this shit about you. And everybody else is like, you're saying that shit about her,
To
not us. Yeah.
We're just like nodding along and listening to you.
And I don't know why she's doing that. So I guess I'm kind of on Dorit's side. Like, she annoys me, but
I am too. And Kyle's like, stop riding my ass, Dorit. No, Kyle, you deserve it because you're literally going to everyone trying to pit them against her. And all they like all have the upper hand because they all went to Dorit privately and talked to her.
hmm
I've already talked to them about these things. You are the one that's like going to everyone but me. If you're and Dorit 100% has a point. If you're as concerned about me as you say you are, why are you talking to everyone except me about it?
Yeah, I don't know what she's trying to accomplish here. I really don't.
She's really go putting in overtime, making calls and pulling people aside to talk shit about Dorit. Like, I don't know why she's like spending so much effort on this.
Probably because she knows she doesn't have a storyline, so she's trying to make herself relevant in Dorit's.
Yeah, you're right. That's it. Okay, thank you. Now back to Micah's hair.
I think she's got pieces happening for her ponytail.
I think the whole ponytail is a clip-in.
Yeah, probably. So I'm trying to figure out the texture of her natural hair. And did they say she's mixed race?
Yes.
So I think she's trying to just not have her nat. She needs to try to figure out how to get her natural hair happening because whatever she's doing to it right now isn't working.
And I still don't understand why the roots are blonde.
Way blonder than everything else.
Bleached blonde, just like the first 2 inches.
hmm
I can't believe you didn't notice it last week. I'm so glad you
Well,
did.
it's all I could see now,
I
so.
was like watching this week, I was like, if this bitch doesn't notice that hair, she needs to
Oh,
figure
I
out.
noticed it.
I know. I mean, it was really Lin-Manuel Miranda this episode.
Only Lynn had a better ponytail because it wasn't falling out.
That's true. I mean, yeah, it was borderline rat's nest in the fashion that it was affixed to her head, like very haphazard. Like
Uh,
if that was Martha's hair, it would make way more sense. Like this is an etiquette coach who like is makes, a living being put together. Elsewhere, we had a gender reveal that was personally very triggering to me because it was a boy. We had the tale of two dinner parties.
Oh, yes. Which one would you rather be at?
The one with alcohol?
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty easy.
So Margot hosts a party. She doesn't drink alcohol. So she has non-alcoholic wine that she's forcing down everyone's throat. And they can't get a glass of real wine to save their life. And this would never be me because I would never go to a dinner party like that without bringing a bottle of wine, ever. Otherwise, it looked like a beautiful setting. Emma, little Miss Martha Stewart over there. What did you think of her hosting skills? I was amazed.
Why?
Because she was like cooking all that fancy food herself and like she was wearing that beautiful two-piece floral dress situation.
I guess it didn't surprise me because I feel like I don't know them well enough to say that's out of character.
I just would be surprised to see anyone pulling that off
Oh,
as someone who like can't cook. And it's
okay.
I'm more of a Margot, whereas like just assembling things is like enough of a challenge for me.
Maybe it's because I can do that stuff that I
Maybe it
wasn't
is.
shocked.
Maybe it is. Okay, so at Emma's dinner party, we have Kimmy just going off on Margot about how her outfits are bad and but you know what, I will say that Martha will tell Margot straight to her face, like, I don't like the crushed velvet jumpsuit, which
Yes, okay, now it's coming back to me. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I must have been distracted watching this.
you must have. I mean, sometimes it is when these ladies fight in any of these shows, it's hard to follow, but Kimmy was basically just going off on Margot, and I love to hear Kimmy talk because she's like half American, half English accent.
I know her accent. It's like Dorit.
I know, but I actually like believe it.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's lived in London a long time.
She'll be like, "You've told her you were with Mark."
That
It's funny.
is so true.
Yeah, so she had a lot to say about her. Kimmy loves to shit talk, and I'm here for it.
Me too. This is what we need in our housewives. I know they're not technically housewives, but this is what we need.
And Martha called her a cow, and everything was fine. And Kimmy wasn't mad because
She is a cow.
she was acting like one. And then elsewhere she meets up with Missy and they make amends for whatever. Oh, for Kimmy saying that Miss A was going too deep last week, talking about her brother's death.
Which was accurate, so
Your team Kimmy on that one.
not the way she handled it, but yes.
And then Mark said that he heard that Margot was like a big diva. I mean, that's fine, like fine with me. She has got a $60,000 a month new house. What did you think of that house? I actually liked it.
Yeah, me too.
It was really dreamy, as Miss A said.
Yeah,
So, yeah, nothing major in this episode, but I liked watching it. Love to see it.
totally. Me too. I'm like really enjoying this season.
Do you want to take a moment to address the happenings over in the House of Summer?
So, Andy had said that this episode that just happened was going to be like the worst Kyle episode ever of all time. And
And
I can't say that that's accurate. I can't recall anything worse, but I feel like this behavior was not new. Um, he basically said he just was like wasted. And Amanda was sitting outside talking to the other house people, and he thought she was ignoring him and not hanging out with him, which even if that was true, like, because you suck, but also you
Mhm.
could go hang out with everybody else too. So he called her a dumbass bitch.
His wife, he called this.
Yeah,
And what did she do?
cried.
Was everyone else really mad at him too?
I mean, yeah, everybody else was like, what is happening?
Would you say that that was like the tipping point?
No, because she said to West, like, this isn't even bad. Like, this is tame, which I know how that goes all too well. But
Was the excuse that he was drunk, or does he act like that sober too?
I don't think it's an excuse that he was drunk. I think it's just he
Because,
forgot. I think because he was so drunk, he forgot that it was being filmed. That's what I think.
yikes.
But what's even crazier is what's happening in real time, which is that allegedly Amanda and West have hooked up. And famously, West and Sierra had a relationship. And so Amanda and Sierra has unfollowed Amanda, requested not to do an Amazon Live with her. They did it separately. It's like really breaking girl code.
And didn't Amanda have a little flirtationship with Jesse last summer?
Definitely.
So is there no one outside of the pool that they
I
can go
don't
to? I mean,
I
it's
have the same thought.
the same shit is happening over in Utah with the
Yeah.
Mormon wives. They're all just hooking. It's literally like Grey's Anatomy in real life, how it's like they just keep putting each like Barbie with a different Ken. Like all the Barbies
Hmm.
keep swapping them with each other,
Yeah.
like
So
pairing up new couples. Like the fuck?
Jesse Draper from the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives kissed Chase, what's his face, who was Miranda's ex-husband, who
Layla's
hooked up
ex-boyfriend.
Layla's ex-boyfriend, hooked up with Taylor during the swinging scandal, and
Mhm.
that's just crazy. Yeah, you're right. It's just like, is there no one else?
And I wonder that with Summer House. I mean, for Amanda to see what Sierra and West went through,
Yeah.
and then to
Yeah.
still touch that with a pole that was less than 10 feet long.
Pretty crazy.
I mean, these
So
people, anyone who
it's
questions if this stuff is fake, I mean, it is, but like, this is proof that there's some reality in there.
yeah, I'm really enjoying watching it unfold and also seeing what's happening in real time. I like both. I'm here for both.
Well, great. I'm glad Bravo's keeping us busy, and we've got a lot of irons in the fire. We've got stuff coming. Atlanta is also coming.
Yep. Should we go to TLC, Zil?
Yes. Where do you want to start?
What do you mean? There's only one show.
I meant which couple on Before the Night.
Um, Listen, I am like dreading the day that they say next week on the tell-all. I'm dreading it.
Why? Because you're having so much
I'm
fun.
having so much fun, but I
I
know it's coming soon because I saw a trailer drop for 90 Day, the original, and I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah, that means we're almost done.
Okay, so I would like to begin with Lisa Daniel.
Yeah. So he says he still wants to marry her.
Listen, I think that somehow Daniel hired a bunch of Nigerian actors to help with this elaborate scam. Is that even his uncle?
You're questioning Uncle Modestus?
I am. I'm questioning all of them. Who's out scamming the other? You know?
Yeah, because you're right, because the fact that Daniel would forgive all this,
It's just he obviously wants to go to
yeah.
America.
And then the fact that Uncle Modestus rescinds his approval, but then says, okay, okay, I'll go ask the king.
Yeah, after Lisa gets on her knees and hyperventilates and
Why is she hyperventilating over this damn man who was like berating her over soup?
I don't know, but I just kept thinking about what you said last week that her face is getting droopier and droopier by the second, like it really is.
It's melting off. Thank
It's
God she's
melting
good
off.
for one more day. This is
Yeah,
it's her last day.
it's so bad.
They're in a race against time. They have to get approval from the king like ASAP.
Not the king. They're not going back to the king. They're going to the spiritual elders.
Are you sure?
Like a council of elders is what I gathered.
But they in this one day that they have, she somehow procured a much higher quality outfit. Did you notice that in the scenes coming up?
No, no, I only noticed the goat.
Oh yeah, what was the goat doing there?
It's probably like an offering to the elders of like, please forgive us. Here's a goat.
And we didn't even mention, like, not only does Lisa get on her knees, Daniel gets on his knees.
He does.
That's how badly he wants to get to America.
Michael needs to have a talk with him
I mean,
about what he's getting himself into here.
like, it's easy for me to say that America's not that great,
It's
but like,
not.
I he let this woman shit on him.
He should be trying to get on 90 Day UK,
Yeah, especially having to deal with this woman who's so unwell.
especially like an immigrant right now. You maybe don't. Maybe America's not the
Yeah,
place.
do not pass go. Turn
No.
around. So we'll see if he can get his ticket sealed.
Ugh. Um, Elise and Josh.
Joshua.
That Joshua, that dude is a weenie.
But also we have like more hyperventilating.
I
Like,
know. Never not somebody. And does she own a full shirt, you think?
no, but if I were her, I wouldn't either. Her body is so insane.
But don't you get cold? What if you're cold?
Well, I don't think it's cold there.
Especially when you have no, it does get cold there. I was there. It was chilly. So
So she wakes up to find that her man was not home. And she goes into a full-on panic attack, hyperventilating.
he then comes home, sees her hyperventilating, and leaves and sits in the stairwell outside, which is wild behavior. What did he think that was gonna get him?
That is so funny to me. He's like, nope.
You know what it made me think of? The time when I lived with you and your boyfriend, and we were both crying for separate reasons, and he walks in and probably wanted to turn around and leave, but is a smarter man and didn't.
I thought the exact same thing. Oh my God, exactly. Like coming home to not one crying girl, but two over completely different things. Like that, this man never would have been able to handle us.
No, God, no. What did
I
he
will
think
say
was
that.
gonna happen when he left?
I will say that it is a little bit crazy that she was like hyperventilating. Like she thought he was at another girl's house, that ugly old lady's house. Like that lady looks like a witch. Like why are you worried about that? Even if he is there, like I guarantee you he's not fucking her.
Yeah, for sure. But nonetheless,
I did think it was cool when she surfed. I thought that was impressive that she was like did that.
she's a down ass bitch. Like she'll do anything. I mean, proven time and time again that she's game for
Yeah.
whatever.
She's crazy,
Which
but like there's good parts there too to her
yeah,
that
I really
like,
admire that about her.
yeah, I don't know if I would want to do that.
I've always wanted to try to surf, but I have horrible balance, so I don't think it would go well.
Me too. I mean, maybe I would try it, but like sure as hell wouldn't want to go to a bar after a 24-hour flight.
No, 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 no.
You
Is
know,
this the episode where she called her parents? Or was that last week?
I can't remember when they called her like a kangaroo or whatever.
She just whatever episode it was, they were giving her terrible advice. They were like, maybe you're being too hard on him. Like
Oh my
maybe he's
God.
also like 40 years old with no job and lives with his friend for free. Like, I don't
I
know.
know. And she's like, he made me the background on his phone. And they were like, oh, well, in that case, he's a keeper.
She did share that her first fiance and true love at 19 years old passed away, which is traumatic,
Some struggle she didn't even know he had.
which we can only assume is like drugs or mental health, you know.
So she didn't even know that about him. So she's back, it like fucks up her trust. And then
Totally.
her next guy that she's with steals $500,000 from her.
Well, we don't know if that was like directly the next guy, but like
Well, either
another.
way, like she's had enough men in her past to make her like have huge trust issues.
Understandably.
Exactly. And she's just trying to tell him that. Like he's
Yeah.
got to understand, like, if he really listens to her, like he'll understand and hopefully be more understanding of her being so crazy. Like that's why she's so crazy.
Well, we see scenes for the next episode where she's like asking the entire restaurant if it's weird that they live together.
Yeah,
Which, like, why am I never in a restaurant when that happens?
I know. Same.
I'd be like, yeah, weird.
It is weird. Yeah, let me weigh in here. Can I get my own
Mm-hmm.
professional?
Mm-hmm.
I will say when they were eating their burgers and he licked her face, I thought that was kind of hot.
Ew.
I did. I'm sorry. All right.
See, when I'm eating a burger, I just want to like live in that experience. I don't want anybody licking my face.
Well, she had sauce on it.
Get a nappy, hand me a nappy.
Okay. Elsewhere in the universe, we have Rick and Trish for a second. I don't even really know what happened with them. She said he was kind and a good person, which made me laugh. That's about all I remember.
I think it was really just her having a conversation with her dad about like the reality of life with him. Her dad's just being a real one, being like, this is for funsies. He's not gonna have kids with you.
But he's so horrible for like not telling her so he can keep hooking up with her. Like he's just gonna
He's
keep
horrible
hooking.
for so many reasons. He's literally the worst person I've ever seen in my life.
And we've seen a lot about people on this show. And like who
Yeah.
the smiley tap dancer would be the villain, the worst
I
one.
don't know that I've hated anybody as much as I hate Rick. I
Yeah.
want to punch him so fucking bad.
We have a quick moment with Aviva and Stig. She's doing my favorite activity in the entire universe, snorkeling. Water does not look good, bruh. It's brown, it's green, there's grass. A lot of grass,
She,
little fish.
she also might be pregnant, but she's like, my period hasn't come. And in my mind, I'm like, how long have you even been there? Because
I know. There's really no way of knowing like time in this show.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's shocking to find out it's been like 2 days.
Like when Greta had only been there for like 4 days and she
Oh my
decided she
God,
didn't
yeah.
love Matthew anymore, and we were like, what?
Was that this season?
No, that was
Oh, this,
the other way. And we
yes.
were like, oh, we thought you'd been there for like 6, like you really gave this a shot.
Did not give a shot. Got there, basically gave him a hug and was like, nope.
This ain't it.
It's like that TV show on MTV Next, like right when they get
Oh
off
my
the bus
God.
and they go,
She was
next.
literally like next. Not to London, but to Matthew.
That show was so horrible. The fact that we grew up on a show like that,
Bring it back, honestly. Some people need to get told next.
yeah. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna set yourself up and go on that show, like I don't care if you get told next.
I wish somebody would next Rick.
Me too.
Anyway,
Last but not, oh, Stig told Aviva he loved her, finally.
which really should have been a prerequisite before you like raw dogged it anyway, but
Before she took Panda Express on like a 12-hour journey.
yeah, that should
Very
have
good.
happened, but it didn't. So what are you gonna do?
Last but not least, Laura and Beer Can.
This is the life of Beer Can.
Beer Can is a star.
He is a star.
He's
He
a
is a
fucking
star.
star. Beer Can is a star.
So we open up with him still kind of like giving Michael the cold shoulder, but then he takes him to play pool and decides to like warm up to him and show him Turkey because he said I needed to be tough with you, but I can see you're not a bad guy now, so
Yeah, he just had
now
to
I'll take you around.
Yeah, his initial shunning period is over.
Yeah.
But while he was, being playing the tough guy,
Hmm.
I felt like Laura was like jizzing in her pants over
Oh my
the
God, she wants two men to fight over her. Imagine if they got in a fist fight.
I
She
was
would die of
like, Laura,
happiness.
calm the fuck down. Like, do you need to go be alone?
She's obsessed with what's happening.
Like when Michael brought her the gifts of a book and a packing cubes because she fell over herself the first time he gave her packing cubes, so he gave her
Oh
more.
my God.
Which I died at that. Like that really made me laugh. And she's like so happy to get those dumbass gifts while
So happy.
Beer Can glares from the side.
He likes pretty much violence.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
I
then while they're playing pool, Michael reveals that it was Laura who came on to him with what he said was a move that couldn't be mistaken. And I want to know what it was.
like going in for a kiss.
Was it that? Was it she showed up at his door in a trench coat with nothing underneath?
That does seem like something out of one of her books that she likes to read.
Right?
A romantic-y smut.
So I want more information on like what exactly it was and also why you're going to another country to check up on your friend if you legit don't actually have feelings for her and she's the one that came on to you. That does confuse me still.
Yeah, why are you going there? And when she left, he seemed really devastated.
Yeah. So I'm just puzzled still.
Like,
I'm even more
shocked.
puzzled by that situation than I was. Oh, also the revelation they've only known each other for a year and a half.
Oh yeah, and you're
I
going
was shocked.
to Turkey over this girl that you've known for a year and a half that you're not in love with, but you're gonna
I was
like face
shocked.
off against our star Beer Can.
Yeah. Couldn't believe it. And I think this is the one, maybe only time in this show of my whole history of watching every single season of every single spinoff of every single thing of this show that I know there's a couple that's not real and I still want him to get a ticket to this country desperately.
Yeah, if nothing else, like for his acting career. Like
Yeah.
he has a future here.
Matt Sharp, keep him around.
Like he could become like a star poker player maybe.
Single life him, hunt for love him. I don't care what you put him on. I just need to see more of him.
I think he could be our next Bachelor.
Oh, yeah.
That franchise needs help, and I think Beer Can is just the guy to do it.
I think you're right. I gotta say, the single life this week was like boring.
Just
We
like
got Pedro's mom and sister back. They're still crazy as ever, which is super fun. But like,
meet Sophie, right? Did they like her?
no, of course not.
What was their issue with her? She seems fine.
She is causing him suffering because she doesn't want to be his wife right now. And his mom said in Spanish, she doesn't want to be with you because she hasn't had that Dominican dick yet,
I would
which is
just throw up.
disgusting. I know.
That's gross, dude. Like,
She called it a banana. She said platano or whatever. And Sophie goes, "What did she say about banana?"
this woman said this about her own son.
Yep,
That is so gross.
I know. We also get more of the Kimbali story of her adopted son. We meet her adopted son. That's all
Isn't
fine.
he like on the show all the time? Like he's one of the
Her her son is, but she also has another son that she gave up for adoption that she just met, and a daughter she gave up for adoption that she's trying to find.
like before her actual son.
Yes, both before Jamal.
She got pregnant on accident twice.
With the same man. All three of them, same dad.
So she kept the third. So these siblings are this guy's 100% siblings.
Correct.
So how does he feel about her finding them?
Not thrilled that he didn't know till he was in his 30s. I guess he knew about the sister when he was 18 because he overheard a conversation, but he didn't find out about the brother till like recently.
Does this guy that she was a meeting on camera? Like, did you get to see this guy?
Not the first meeting, but we have seen him on camera, yeah.
Does he look like, what's his name, Jamal?
He looks like Kimberly for sure.
Because Jamal doesn't look like Kimberly.
No, yeah, he looks more like Kimberly than Jamal does.
So is Kimberly dating?
Yeah, that's part of it.
The way she puts herself out there and keeps going on these shows and just keeps being embarrassing for her soul, like, that's real
Impressive.
bravery. It's bravery.
Yeah.
Shout out to Taylor, who looked beautiful at the iHeartRadio Awards.
She looks great.
She did. I did notice the filler was fillering.
I thought she looked pretty good. So, are we gonna rot the rest of the today and tomorrow?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm a single parent to our dog this weekend because my boyfriend's out of town, and I'm gonna finish John and Carolyn, all 5 episodes I got left, and yeah, I'm gonna like clean. I have a lot of dishes. If I lived alone again, like the way I'm such like a slob when I live alone. Like I remember when I used to live alone before I moved in with my boyfriend, like, a decade ago, and I would go to bed thinking like if I die in my sleep and like whoever has to come find me is gonna see like this pile of clothes on the floor, all these dishes in the sink, like dusty shit, like it's gonna be horrible. Like I now that I live with someone, I don't do that because it's like it's his space too. So I don't, like it really helps.
I could never live that
I
way.
know you can't even leave dishes overnight. You're like,
Not even now. Like there are times where it happens and it's hard for me. But
it's just crazy. Like I'll get to it. I will do these dishes in between my rotting. Like I promise you I will. Now, but I mean like a decade ago I would have waited a long, long time. But because it's like when you live alone, it's like why bother? Like it's just me. But I guess that's why, is if you die in your sleep and you don't want somebody to see that you were living like
you're
that.
gonna be judged
Yes, you're gonna
in
be
death.
dead and being judged.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't want that.
No, so I better clean up now just in case. Can you text me in the morning to make sure I'm alive?
Sure.
Thanks.
Well, I hope you enjoy that.
Yeah, this is gonna be like my most rotting weekend in a really long time. What about you?
I mean, life is a mixture
Rotting.
of rotting and caring for an infant, keeping him alive.
You gonna,
So,
you gonna watch anything good?
I mean, what is left? Hopefully, we can get through. I'm pretty sure. Hey, what else we're doing? We'll finish the episodes of Company Retreat that are out. Pretty sure we're behind one on Shrinking that we'll take on. That's, I'm caught up on everything else. So,
I've heard Shrinking is like pretty emotion.
it is. It
Like
could have
it's
been
comedy, but it's like
like a 2-season show. It could have ended after 2 seasons. I feel like we're pushing it a little bit here, but
most shows do.
yeah.
A show that I think is really good, really good. Oh my God, I can't stop thinking about it. Is Paradise season 2.
Oh yeah.
I know you didn't watch season 1. You watched like one episode with my boyfriend.
Maybe. I'm just like I'm not really in the headspace for too much dramatic stuff right now.
It's like it's this last episode was like so it was like Severance level, like I don't know, tense. It's just like and more happens. Like Severance, it's like the whole season was nothing until the very end. Like this is like every episode. And yes, it has that network TV. This is us like corny
Mm-hmm.
monologues where it's like you're just trying to say fuck you, but you're gonna tell a whole story about your childhood with your dad's car and then say fuck you. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can get past that, like it's really good and twisty, I think. I really recommend you guys give it a shot.
Maybe. We'll see.
You got nothing else.
Got nothing else.
And it has James Marsden and it has this other really, 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 really hot guy.
Sterling K. Brown.
You know, I'm not as attracted to him anymore. There's too many monologues. Like I can't.
Oh,
But no, it's this other guy. Let me look him up real quick. And you can look him up. He was in the Gossip Girl reboot. Did you watch that?
no.
And you know Shailene Woodley was in this season.
Yeah, but I read what happened to her.
No! Lil! How could you? Oh my God, that was such a good twist. How could you spoil that for yourself?
It was just on News one day.
His name is Thomas Doherty. Google him.
Oh, yeah. Look
He
at
is,
that jawline.
he's hot, hot, hot.
I think he's too pretty, maybe.
No, dude. No, like watch it for him alone season 2. I cannot believe you Googled what happened to Shailene Woodley in Paris. I'm like so upset right now because like
You'll be okay.
I was so moved by that whole storyline.
You'll be all right.
It was very moving. All right, well, it looks
Okay.
like you've moved on to some chores, so I guess we can go now. You don't need to be doing this on the podcast.
I just got distracted. I'm sorry.
Sorting through paperwork from God knows when.
I was just already thinking of like what's next for me today, and it's this.
Wow, thank you for not giving me your full attention. And
You've
giving our
had it for like an hour and a half.
Lord knows what else you're doing over there, looking to the left, looking to the right, looking down, like
I mean, sometimes I file my nails.
yeah, you have like a little bit of ADD, I feel.
I feel that way also.
I feel like you were never diagnosed, but
I fully agree with that. I mean, that's like when I was in school, I used to like play with the things in my pencil box as if they were Barbies. Like my pens and pencils and erasers were like people, and I'd be like playing with them. And I don't know how that never got back to mom and dad, but like I could not pay attention.
I never knew that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like their house was my pencil box.
Even now, you can't just sit and watch a show.
No.
You literally could never, like, if you didn't have your phone or something or some sort of nail file next to you, like,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
No, it's really bad.
And I'm getting that way too. Like, I always am pulling out my phone when I'm watching shows. I'm really trying to, like, not.
But I think I've been this way for a long time.
Yeah,
so,
you
like,
have. I, like, for me, I think it's just, like, the phone addiction that, you know, but for you, it's just natural
that's who I
ADD.
am.
You could probably get medicated for it if you so chose.
Why? Look at how much I get accomplished when I multitask.
That's true. God knows how much you multitask at work. I mean, I guess that's how you pull off working and fucking around at the same time.
I'm efficient as hell.
Congrats.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thanks for riding with us, everyone. Next weekend, hopefully we'll be in the same place for real.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully I'll be speaking with a baby on my lap and you'll be able to hear a coo.
Oh, I think I hear him crying downstairs.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.